Hey guys, skip everything back here to the end of the video. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to mine on the gold mine farming simulator map. So there are many complicated parts to this and it is a bit tedious, but once you get the hang of it, it really is a fun experience. We're going to start off by dropping off our tailings here. I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to buy a truck and a trailer here, and you're pretty much just going to back up into this little place right here, which is the where you get the tailings from. And once you get in there far enough, that you can click R and it'll bring up this little menu where you can select what you want with the arrows. But since this is the tailings thing, I have it on tailings. Then you click start and it starts filling up. While that's going, we're going to head over here. Right here we have our water where we fill up. If we head over here, this will show us how much tailings we have, how much water, how much gold, and how much dirt we have dumped off. Over here is where you dump the soil, the actual soil you gold mine with. And right now I don't have a lot of water, so I do have to fill that back up. But over here is where the gold is, and it does create more buckets once you have more gold, but right now that's 100%, so I do have to drop that off, which I'll show you in a little bit. But if we take our truck here, I'm just going to go back over and store this in my shed. And sheds are actually very helpful for storing all your vehicles when you don't want them all over the gold mining camp. And I just throw all my stuff in here. I don't have much stuff in here right now, but because it's all over the place, but I usually put it away when I stop playing. So we're just going to park that there for now. This is my John Deere, which I pretty much take all over the camp to like go to machines and stuff. It's like just a quick, easy way instead of using my giant truck. And I can load stuff into the back still, like little piles of dirt or whatever. I can put my gold in it and bring it over to the truck or whatever. But once your tailings are filled up, you're going to pretty much just drive it out. You don't need to do anything or press a button. You just drive it over here to the train drop off, and this brings it up some conveyor belts, fake conveyor belts, to the train drop off, which you saw at the beginning of the episode. You just press I, and then the tailings should dump. So once that's all emptied out, you can pretty much just go back and forth to this truck. It is a bit tedious, and the tailings fill up the most fastest, so you always have to be doing this, which is why multiplayer on this map is a lot more better. But you pretty much just repeat this process over and over again. You don't have to fill up any gas on it or anything. But I'm just going to back this into here and leave it running. And we're going to take this truck and we're going to bring it over to my water trailer, which I can use to fill up the water tank. Now, the truck I'm using is the TGS 18.500 4x4 truck. It's actually a pretty good truck for doing small little things, but it hauls a pretty good load, and it's just a cheap little truck you can get. But yeah, the trailer I use is pretty much just like a simple water tank. Now, it was kind of hard to find, but if you go into brands, go to Lizard, and then you scroll over a bit. I think it's a mod, but I'm not sure. It's the MKS 32. It's actually a pretty good sized water tank, and you can fill it up with actually a good amount of water. It does take a little bit to fill up, and unfill, but it fills up with a lot of water. So we're just going to back the truck up here and drive it over to the water tank to fill up some more water for the gold mining machine here. Just take this. Now over here I have a water tank, as you can see, the green water tank, and you can find that in placeables and deliciousness and water station. So what you're going to do, pretty much head over here, and once you get next to it, you're going to click R, and as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it starts filling up the water. Now I had it filled up most of the way, so just for showing standards. So we're going to take it back over to here where you fill up the water, and once it comes up with the little box down at the bottom where you can fill, press I, and it will pretty much just start filling up the water for you. You do kind of have to futz with it and get it in the right place, but let's go take a look at the train here, and I'll show you how to fill up the tailings that we dumped in. Now, you can fill up multiple carts, but right here you just press R and you can choose what you have, but right now what you want to fill up, but right now I'm only doing tailings, so I'm going to click start here, and as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it's filling up. Now we're going to take this over to the station where we drop it off. Alright, so I'm going to set the train here at top speed and keep it steady. Now, it's kind of hard to see which way the train is going, but I'm going to show a map right here that will show which way this train has to go. But soon here we're going to pull into a station where we will drop it off, and it's pretty much just the same method where we press I and it drops off. But if we keep heading around here, we're gonna start slowing down a minute, because with trains you kind of have to slow down before you get to the destination, or else you'll zoom right by it, so you need a lot of time to slow down. So probably up around this corner will stop the train. So right now I'm just kind of slowing down the train. Now we don't want to stop at this first place with the yellow construction tape, but we want to keep going to the second one, which is kind of hard to see here, but it's kind of like a little silo place, and we're just going to pull up with the first cart that we filled up in the original tailings dump. Press I, and it should start filling up the tailings, and as you can see underneath there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's little white chute drop-offs underneath, and that should be going, and you can see in the bottom right hand corner that it is emptying. Let's head over to the truck and get the gold that was dumped out of our machine while the train is dumping that off. Now the gold, where you drop off the gold, is actually a good ways away, so I'll cut to that, but we're going to just take our full gold box. Now it will make other gold boxes, but for now I only have one because that's filled up 100%, but if you took that away it would make new ones. Anyways, throw this in the back of the truck here, and we're going to take the truck to the place where you sell the gold in town. So if we take a look on our map here, down near the bottom over here, you can see there's a little point that says gold selling point, and you're just going to click tag place, and it'll start flashing kind of like that. And if you get out of here, then you can usually see that there is a green beam coming from the sky, but in this case we're kind of far away from it, so you won't see it until you get closer, but I'll cut to when I can see it. Alright, so I've been following my map for some time now, and as you can see right over there is the green marker, and if we take a look on our map here by pressing 9, you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the map there's the flashing thing that I've been following, and I've just been bringing my map up to see that. and we're just going to take our gold over to that exact point over there, and that's where we will sell the gold. So I'm going to hop out here, grab the gold out of the back of my truck. Good thing it didn't fly out on my ride here. I'm just going to take it and put it into this. In the top right hand corner, my money has gone up significantly. So that is how you sell the gold. Alright, so right now I'm just riding my John Deere down to the place. Now, in order to fill up the gold and bring it back up to the place where you put it in the machine, you need to have a trailer, and you need a special type of trailer. Now, the trailer that you want is going to have 3 dots at the bottom and a bunch of different materials that you can fill them up on, as you can see right there. Now, the more expensive trailers, these ones only have ones for like actual farming, so those are not going to work to fill up gold. But if we head over here, as you can see over there, I do have some machines already set up. But if we hop out here, we can hop in to our W190D. And this is a pretty nice front loader. I just threw a bucket on there. And once you learn the controls, it's not that hard. But let me turn on the help window so you guys can see how to do the controls. So if you click the right clicker, and then you lift the mouse up and down, as you can see, it'll lift the whole arms up and down. If you do side to side with the right clicker, it lifts the bucket up and down. If you do the left trigger and then you go up and down or side to side, it'll tilt the actual bucket itself. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, so it's pretty easy, but it does take some getting used to. But what you want to do is pretty much just get a bucket of dirt and then load it into the 77 3G, which is a pretty nice dump truck, which is a mod, so I will leave a link to it in the description below, but you're just going to dump it into there. Alright, so we're going to hop into the 77 3G. Now this thing does have a weird view thing, so when you're on the outside view where you can see everything, when you try to look around, sometimes it gets stuck under the wheels, making it hard to see. So that is usually why I go on the inside, but right now it's kind of dirty, so I try to stay on the outside and do the best I can. But this truck has 3 different light modes, which makes it pretty easy to see what you're doing if you are in the cab. Alright, so now that I got the dump truck on the surface here, we are just going to take it over to the loading place. Now, the rear view mirrors don't work very well. I mean, they are functional compared to regular FS19 trucks and stuff, but they are kind of hard to see out of just because of the lighting and everything, because it doesn't pick up the light of surrounding lights. So we're just going to use the outside view, and we're just going to back it up to this place that says soil right there on the ground, and just like any other thing, we're going to click I, and as you can see, it dumps in. I didn't have much in there, so that's why it was extremely quick, but now you can see we do have a little bit of soil in there. Now there is water that we still have to get, so that's another thing. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of FS19 gold mining map. I will leave a description to this map and the mod you need to use in order to play this, and all the other mods that I used. If you guys have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.